Right, let's quickly get on to Skype now. We have Samuel Obri, who is Executive Director for the, I beg your pardon, we have Daryl Bosu, who is Deputy National Director, Operations at the Rocha, Ghana. He's an environmental activist. Good evening, Daryl, and we're grateful you could join us. How are you, sir? Hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Stephen. I'm very well.
Great. So you are into environmental issues. The president is saying it is time for us to revive our environment and start protecting the environment. How serious would you say Ghana's environmental challenges are?
Yes, thank you very much, Stephen. I think this call is long overdue. And we're actually very happy to hear the president, the head of state of the country, make these very strong statements. He has never disappointed when it comes to this. And talking about the challenges of the environment now in Ghana, I guess the situation now is not good at all. As he rightly indicated, almost all our water bodies are polluted, and our forest is gone. Ghana now ranks as one of the highest countries with the highest deforestation. And if we don't take care by the next 10 years, we will have lost significant forest cover. There's no way we can recover from that. The land is currently destroying our landscape, not only our water body, but also land for agriculture and other. The situation looks very gloomy. If you don't have a very strong arm and government in terms of driving policy and action, so the right things are done. So I think we all appreciate the call by the president, and we are willing to also commit to support him in that.
Right, Mr. Bosu, we know that one of the biggest one of the biggest environmental challenges facing us today is illegal mining. And I know that there have been concerns that many opinion leaders, community leaders, chiefs, and other opinion leaders who are supposed to know better have been involved deeply into giving lands on concessions to some of these illegal operators. How would you say we should go around such challenges as a society? Would it only take change in attitudes, or it will take more than that?
Yes, I believe it's just a change in attitude of the public. We also need a very strong leadership. The issue is not about the fact that there is an absence of legal regulations and laws. All these things are available. We are known to have one of the best laws when it comes to managing the environment and in terms of signing international treaties and protocols. But when it comes to implementation, so aside just the public changing their attitudes, we need to see real action on the part of state agencies with compliance. And I think if we can achieve very good compliance, effective compliance of the existing regulations and existing laws, we can go a long way to address the issue. Now, if you look at the mining issues, the galamsey activities that we see all around us, polluting our water bodies, the issue is a matter of follow-up. You see the EPA give licenses to people, the Minerals Commission issues permits and all of that, and there's no follow-up to ensure that these people are complying with the mining regulations or the environmental guidelines as relates to mining. So it's not just about changing attitude. We need to do much more than that. Whilst we are asking the people to change their attitude, it needs to be an issue of a carrot and stick. We need to apply both. When people do the right thing, let's give them some incentives. When people do the bad things, let's make sure that the law is there to make sure that they are brought to book.
Right. Thanks very much, Mr. Daryl Bosu, for your time. Daryl Bosu is the Deputy National